This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, so this is the testing on the Outpost environment. So right now I'm in the EC2 dashboard. I'll go to the AMI.
This conference will now be recorded.
Right now I'm logged into the EC2 dashboard. I'll go to the AMI. I'll select the Citrix AMI. Click on launch. I'll select the instance type as c5.xlarge. I'll go to the configure instance. Select my VPC. Select the management subnet for NSIP. Will attach the IAM role for the failover to work seamlessly. I will add a device. So now I have two interfaces. Second one is in the client subnet. Click on add storage. Click next. Select add tags. Give a name. Citrix ADC primary. I'll configure the security group. I'll select my security group with all the ports open for Netscaler login and SSH and HA. Review, launch, select the key. Now click on launch instances. In the meantime, I have to launch a secondary device also. Again, select the Citrix ADC image, click on launch. Select c5.xlarge. Select the VPC, NSIP subnet, IAM role, add another interface, the client subnet, click on add storage, next, I will give name as Citrix ADC secondary, go to the security group, select the security group, review, launch, I can see that the instances are launching, primary, secondary, they are initializing.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now we can see that both the Citrix ADC are running. So this one came up with two interfaces, the primary one and the secondary also came up with two interfaces. Now to configure load balancing and subnet IP, I need to assign few IP to this. So what I'll do, I'll go to networking, manage IP address. I'll assign a new IP on Ethernet 0. This I'll be using as a load balancer web, and one more for the subnet IP. So now I got the two IPs here. One I'll be using for the LB web and one as a SNP. So 1.22 is my LB web. Let's log into the Netscaler. 198.19, 1.19. Password will be instance ID. Okay, I'm logged in. I'll be configuring the LBV server. Let me confirm the subnet mask. So it's 128. Web. Also, subnet IP. The IP is 1.134. My subnet is different for SNP, so I'm giving 240 here. So I configure the web and SNP. Now I'll be configuring the load balancing and the server. Let me check the servers. So I have two servers, 1.137. Let me add it. Second one is 139. Adding the LBD server. Adding the service.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so LBV server state is up, and both the services are up. We'll just check the traffic. It's working fine. So my LBV server is up and running. Now I'll be configuring the high availability setup. Now on this node, I have to give the second node IP. So I'll just HA node and my secondary IP is 1.46. Okay, now I'll be logging to secondary to configure the secondary node. This is my secondary. Right now the password will be secondary instance ID. Will be into this. Then I'll add other node. The node IP is 1.19. Let's wait for 5 seconds for HA node status to sync and come up. I'll just node. So this node came up as secondary. Sync is in progress. Okay, sync status success now. Our HA is configured properly. Yes, LDV server is also up and running. So I log to the primary again. So 1.19 is my primary. Status. So this node is primary. The 1.46 is secondary, and the sync status is success. And test the traffic one more time. Traffic is working fine. Now we'll check the failover. So as you can see right now in the AWS console, the IP which we used were 1.22 as LB web and 1.1.34 as SNIP. After failover, we should see that these IP gets moved to the secondary node. You can see there are no secondary private IP and the traffic should be running. So on the left side, you can see the traffic is running. I'll just do failover. Yes, you can see the traffic. So failover is successful, and you can see that we received 2 request timeout during failover. So within 2 seconds, the failover happened for 55 and 56 seconds, and then it resumed. From 57, 58, it resumed. So within 2 seconds, the failover happened. Let's see the node state. So this node became secondary. The other one became primary. Let me just log into the primary node. This is the new primary.
This conference will now be recorded.
I got a verification issue. So I have removed the host file. Let's log in again. Yes. And right now the secondary password will be the primary password because HA sync happened. So both nodes are now in sync. So password also got sync. This node is primary now. LPV server status up and running. And in Outpost lab also, I will just refresh the page. As you can see, the secondary private IP, the LB and all, got moved from the primary instance to the secondary instance, as you can see. I'll just try force HA failover one more time and see the traffic. Let me try reboot this time. So I have rebooted the host. The traffic is running. Now the reboot happened. And as you can see, within 1 second, second, third, fourth, fifth, within 5 seconds the traffic resumed properly. And now the other node should be the primary. This node became primary. The other node is still in rebooting, so it's coming up. In the meantime, we will see state up, state up.
This conference will now be recorded.
HA node status. The other node came up and it became secondary. Outpost validation is successful. Thank you from my end.